Alright guys, so in this video I will be breaking down a defensive end B-gap pressure from the right side of the field. And as you'll see here in the clip, it comes directly up the right B-gap. We are only rushing 4 people, that being the 4 defensive linemen. See that it comes straight in. Alright, so now we'll get into the actual depth chart of this. So we'll go back to the replay for that. So you'll see that the guy coming in over here, you want this guy to be really fast. This is going to be the guy coming free, so simply a speed guy doesn't really matter. He's coming free. You don't have to worry about block shedding, anything like that. The guy to the right of him, you want as a space eater, somebody that's going to be able to command a double team. Obviously, a guy like Michael Bennett, pretty much any strong guy, any decent block shed guy. It also benefits by having a good block shedder in that spot because for run defense purposes. So outside of that, to the right of him, the defensive tackle on the left. So the defensive tackle on the left of him will be your speed guy. As we've already broken down, you want a fast guy in this spot so we can send the A-gap pressure out of this formation. And then the guy on the left simply doesn't matter. You could have a fast guy, a strong guy, whoever you want to put there. Like I said, he has no real effect on the blitz. So once again, I would highly recommend somebody that can block shed a little bit. Also helps for run defense purposes. So as you see though, it will come smooth up that B gap, and we are only rushing those 4 defensive linemen. So the only downside to this blitz is it tends to not come against offset formations consistently. That's the only downside. If your opponent is in an offset formation, then it will look like it's coming free and he'll get clipped at the last second. Don't know exactly why that is, but I have noticed that that is really the only way that picks it up. Obviously, you can block this by blocking a running back and line shifting, but for a 4-man rush, to force your opponent to respect that blitz while only rushing 4 people, I feel that this is a must-add to your offense, especially if you are in a 4-3 book anyway. So we'll get into the actual game clips. This is going to be 4-3 under flipped. You can do this out of any play. We do believe that zones work best. If you try to run man coverage with this, sometimes it does not come in because linebackers in man coverage get reacted to differently than linebackers in zone. So a lot of the times, if you are in man coverage, if your guy is on a short route, he's going to jump up towards the line of scrimmage, and that's really going to throw off your blitz because the offensive line will then react towards him. So for this blitz in particular, we do really like to stay in zone. My favorite plays to use out of this are cover 2, 3 cloud show 2, and cover 4. You can use other ones, but those are the ones that I personally like. So we'll show you cover 2 first. Going to, once again, you're going to base the line, shift the linebackers to the right. You are going to pinch the defensive line down, shift them to the left, bluff blitz the outside linebacker on the left, and then play on the middle linebacker at a slightly deeper depth than the than the bluff blitzer. And you want to stay pretty much right on top of this defensive tackle, and you want to hold left trigger. When you do that, you see that it comes in clean, directly up the B gap, rushing only 4 people. So once Pinkins is done flexing, we'll go ahead, we'll show it to you out of another play, this time being cover 4. Going to, once again, base the line, shift linebackers to the right. You're going to bluff blitz linebacker on the left, crash the defensive line down after they set, and then shift them to the left. Now once you do that, you will simply hold left trigger, and you'll get B-gap pressure. So that was cover 4. And obviously you can adjust people's zones and whatnot, not really focusing on how we want to adjust the coverage, just focusing on getting the blitz in. So up next we'll have the 3 cloud show 2. This is the final play that I really like to run out of this. Once again, we're going to be shifting our linebackers to the right, crashing the D-line down after they set, shifting them left, bluff blitzing the outside linebacker on the left, and holding left trigger over the defensive tackle. Now it got picked up right there. I don't know exactly why that was. I think it was just the fact that the rusher was tired. So we'll go ahead, run it again. Come out and random play here. Let's see, we'll go flanker dig, I guess. So crash the defensive line down, shift left, played over here, and B-gap pressure. So you see that the pressure comes in. It's very quick. It is a 4-man rush, and we are able to adjust our coverage behind it. So once again, not the most consistent blitz in the world. It does have its flaws, but for a 4-man rush where we're able to adjust all of our coverage, and it is a very quick, very easy setup, there's not really a tell to it. It definitely is worth running. So once again, that is 4-3 under flipped, and that is the 4-man right defensive end B-gap.